Hello, and welcome to Sweeney Pat's Shut It Slag News. Oh no, not again, Dave. Top news headlines. We talk about the fine line between relaxed abortion laws and assisted dying. Is there any difference, Dave? Vladimir Kiir, the farmer Hama Islamic charmer, is telling everyone to prepare for war by stocking up on bottled water. Clan. And finally, in all this hot weather, Green Thumb is giving away free lawn care for a year. I'd do it myself, but I tend to mow the lawn in the nude for an all-over tan. Trouble is, all the neighbours will definitely know the wife married me for me money. You slag! You slag! That's your best joke, is it, Dave? Well, you can lick my nine, as all the rappers used to say before they went off to prison for nonsense. Now, as you all know, all our news is thoroughly researched and completely true. Well, actually, it's not, but it has a nice ring to it. And I'm not talking The Rock or Mrs. Jeff Bezos' wedding finger. Oh, I'm sick of looking at these two slags, Dave. I can sympathise with these Venetians. Imagine, there you are, minding your own business, eating a Viennese whirl, trying to sell some counterfeit paintings. That's what I saw you, wasn't it? So, the weather of late on this inclement isle has been a bit stuffy, and we've been in danger of dying if we go outside. It's not our fault, is it, Dave? Part of our culture, though apparently the climatologists have recently forecasted that heat waves in the United Kingdom are likely to become a permanent fixture in the British calendar, a bit like Pride Month. Luckily, for those of you who are too afraid to go outside in daylight hours, Dave's done up a video of this bizarre English, Irish, Scottish and Welsh weather. You get. I'll tell you what, Dave, that was a hot day. I was sweating like that Lizzo in a cake shop. Once in 1,000 years, I see a story and think, damn, at least we're not Canada. Or at least we're not alone. Why, have they found aliens, Dave? The governor of the Bank of England, Slag, Mark Carney, spent 7 years pushing Britain's financial institutions to defund oil and gas. You what? All together now. What a lovely fish. Our soul. And it seems Mark Carney stuck to his twiddly twaddle and set up the UN's Net Zero Banking Alliance. Slag times 2, worse than you, which cohabited some of the world's biggest banks, representing $74 trillion in assets, to base lending decisions on hitting net zero by 2050, though no one will be here to see it. The alliance has lately suffered an exodus of its American members who have fallen into line with Donald Trump's drill baby drill agenda. Funnily enough, we have a similar motto over here in Blighty, don't we, Dave? Bisto. But the crunch of the Jacobs and the Vice is that Mark Carney is now Prime Minister of Canada, where he will no doubt ignore the far-right natives and presumably use all that power to fight for a clearly less productive world for us all. Ain't that nice? Ain't that lovely? Though it all sounds all too familiar. Hold on a minute. Dave, he's doing a salute. Somebody, arrest that woman. And speaking of our very own Forrest Gump leader in the Aboriginal country of free speech, as long as you keep your gob shut, Hama Starmer is jumping up and down like old school fatty yawn French on a pogo stick over Trump sending over a few messages to Iran and Iran allegedly ignoring these messages. And this is just enough for today for all the newspapers to say that this means war. Good God, y'all. However, Donald Trump has warned Israel not to retaliate after its government accused Iran of violating a newly announced US-brokered ceasefire, which is now up for fucking tender, you cat. That's how he talks. Great guy. So, when you think the lefties couldn't be any more perverse, or is it the government? Or is it both? There has recently been a lot of talk about these new abortion laws. I mean, if it's not heartbreaking enough, your little bundle of joy, without the joy, terminated at the ripe old age of 9 days old, we now have to think of little Timmy on his first day of school. You what, Dave? Have you not heard this one?
Oh, well, allow me to retort.
Poor little Timmy. He worried about his first day at school. He was scared to walk into the classroom, what with the burden of white privilege, but couldn't stay in the playground because Hugh Edwardians is the new lollipop lady. And all of a sudden, his parents come to save him. from his first life challenge since shitting in a small potty. It is a good feeling when you get it in the first time. His father calmly approaches his only child, so expensive and burdensome. Is that a word? It is now. He takes this young adult before him to one side.
Come on, son, no time for tears now. That's mum and Naz. I've decided we didn't want you after all, and due to new abhorrent and free-for-all abortion laws along with NHS waiting times, it's taken 3.5 years to get to this appointment.
Now, I don't know why little Timmy's parents were Northerners. What was the question again? But I do know that you pop in a new amendment to an existing law, and over time that law can be tweaked. But then again, these are scary modern times. I'll tell you what, Dave, do you remember the good old days when most babies born in the UK were white? I mean accidents. But you did the decent thing and let them live. Well, I think that's what my parents did for me. Look into it, Dave. Don't get me wrong, the little acorn may cut into your beer o'clock budget, but you just didn't buy them stuff they didn't need. And once they were old enough to get that paper round, well, happy days. I'm now more depressed Sweeney Pat, signing out on Shut It Slag News. Ta-ra! You slag! You slag!